We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Adam Greenberg, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Mark Askew, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Greenberg.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
At the plate, Chris Tan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play at .313. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Greenberg aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. The 0-2 home. Slow grounder to first. He's right there. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Castellanos has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Egbert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 3-0 Chicago. Sam Igawa is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Coming to the plate now, Peter Hobson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
Now at the plate, Carlos Almanzar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Clinton Raines. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down 3-0. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Called strike 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Sam Igawa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1.
2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carmen Feliciano. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Sosa is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brian Tan.
Now at the plate, Brian Tan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Kevin Egbert.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Egbert. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And ready for his first at-bat, Antonio Sanchez. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Now here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Tan is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Top of the third set to get underway. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Greenberg. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Tan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Feliciano in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Buckner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far on the year, Sosa is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Base hit into right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Nick Castellanos now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Men on third with 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. Castellanos is on his way home. He scores, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Roger Baez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Jason Kipnis. No balls and 1 strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball called for strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 6-1. Now at the plate, Bob Uecker. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Strike 2.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The pitcher, Roger Baez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Nobody out, runner on first. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Peter Hobson.
Standing in, Peter Hobson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
Digging in, Carlos Almanzar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tan is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Sum Igawa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Greenberg. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-1. Digging in to try it again. Clinton Raines comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Clinton Raines.
First offering on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Carmen Feliciano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 25, Brian Tan.
So striding in, Brian Tan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here it comes.
2. 0-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Chris Tan. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The Brewers, the left fielder, Kevin Egbert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Egbert will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Count is full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready for another chance? Antonio Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's it.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A runner at first with no outs here. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. 10 will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
So striding forward now, Bob Uecker. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The pitcher, number 21, Roger Baez.
Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 24, Juan Soto.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Peter.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Peter Hobson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Matt Chavez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 8, Matt Chavez.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Nick Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. So a full count now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Chavez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jimmy Grimes would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-1. Into the box, Carlos Almanzar will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Low ball.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now to the plate, Clinton Raines. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way.
Yeehaw! 0 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
No, that's in.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
Digging in once again, Carmen Feliciano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now in the box, Jimmy Grimes, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jimmy Grimes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Weak grounder down the line at third. The 1-1 home.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's the ball. That's down.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Euchre shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sum Igawa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch on the way.
That missed. That's the ball.
Popped him up. Range has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw into second. The tag. And they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Stepping in now, Brian Tan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's down to third. Castellanos has it, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Kevin Egbert.
Ready now, Kevin Egbert. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Antonio Sanchez. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail 6-1. Now at the plate, Chris Tan. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Pitch on the way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner. This he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. He's running. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 6-1. Digging in now, Bob Uecker. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Greenberg is there. One pitch, one out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Lawrence Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Lawrence Gonzalez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now here it comes.
Nope, ball.
One out, nobody on. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Fouled off. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Hobson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Carlos Almanzar. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Now a 6-2 ball game. David Mendoza comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Number 12 stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Outside, 2-1.
2-1's the count.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Feliciano is there, 1 away. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Lays off. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here now the 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They lead it 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Billy Palmer will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. J.C. Embry will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7,
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Clinton Raines. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1. Ball hot.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win, now needs some help from the bullpen.
So now to the plate, Carmen Feliciano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Palmer has registered more than 80 innings of work, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Again, a 1-2. One out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Greenberg is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The first baseman, number 25, Brian Tan.
Next for Milwaukee, Brian Tan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Chicago Cubs earned their 119th win, most in the division. Sam Igawa wins his 19th decision of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Mark Askew struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.